Twins Wednesday, and so they're both a lot of fun. You rack up PGL points that are affecting your PGL standings, but you're also winning major jackpots, like a jungle jackpot sitting in Megasota game night that's over 70K right now.
Yeah, we'll see if somebody can put that in their hands here this week. Well, let's take a look at that leaderboard. We got a top 10 in players in the PGL, and it starts off with a bang. In 10th place, we got Kick Your Arizona, playing at the Beach Club Bar and Grill with 237,030 points. Then with 241,390 points over at Malone's Bar and Grill, it's Sloppy in 9th place. Then in 8th place, we got Drumskeet over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 253,385 points. Then with 274,570 points at Eagles Austin, it's Sarah Honey in 7th place. Then in 6th place, coming all the way from outside our rankings into 6th place.
Had a really big Wednesday.
For sure had a big Wednesday. It's Bingo Legend Bad Flop Bob at VFW Spring Lake Park with 276,995 points. Then with 281,190 points at Eagles Austin, it's Forget You D in 5th place. Then in 4th place, it's 2A Girl at the Tipsy Turtle with 289,610 points. Then with 321,725 points, VFW St. James' own Louie is sitting in 3rd place. Louie, 3rd place in Season 9, 3rd place currently in Season X. Then in 2nd place, we've got our favorite pilot player under the sea.
Oh, yeah, and surprisingly enough, playing at the same location as Louie.
Yes. So that is an interesting thing. At the VFW St. James with 332,610 points. Then in 1st place,
We didn't even go over the 2nd place. We didn't even talk about him.
SpongeBob.
Yeah, good job, SpongeBob, being in 2nd place.
There it is. So SpongeBob is in 2nd place. Moved from 4th all the way up to 2nd.
Yeah, had some
that
big
was a
movement.
move for sure. So yeah, I said our favorite pilot player under the sea, but I didn't say who it was. Then in 1st place, we got Devoided over at the Wild Bills Sports Saloon in Blaine with 467,705 points, the best that we have to offer so far in Season X.
Yeah, Devoided heading towards 500,000 points. Really has been racking in points all season long.
Yeah.
Well, let's check out these locations that they've definitely been racking in points all season long.
For sure.
In 10th place, we got Moose Lodge at Waite Park in St. Cloud with 630,370 points. 9th place, it's VFW St. James with 642,570 points. Over there in Mankato with 685,690 points. In 8th place, it's the Underground Bar and Grill. 7th place, Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 697,585 points. 6th place, jumping from outside of our standings into 6th place.
Yes.
Really shooting up on that Wednesday. It's Leo's Bar in Newmarket with 6. Hey guys, and we're getting enrolled into some Lucky 4 bingo.
Right.
Yeah, super exciting. We got 39 grand on the line in this game. You just got to win it in 5 balls or less.
Yeah, we're rolling right into this game of Lucky 4. We are on the headset with we got Higgy, as he's known in the industry, on the headset with us. And then I'm John. This is Ian. We're going to be hosting the next 2 hours of prime time. I don't know if it's prime time. It's happy hour.
I know. I thought you were about to say primetime bets.
Yeah. Well, we like primetime bets.
Yes,
we're
do.
waiting for it to come out. But we do. It is a Bingo Palooza Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
And so we got Megasota Game Night. We got special guests in the house. It's Higgy himself and Jordana, the wonderful, is coming in for a big Megasota Game Night.
Oh, yeah. It looks like we have popped off screen.
Yeah, that's because they Billy, the camera guy, took the camera over into the disco room. Hope you guys are enjoying the view over there in the disco room. We're going to be back in the Camo Lounge here in just a second. But there we go. We do have just a little bit of our camo picture in the screen, but not quite the full thing yet.
Yep, doesn't seem like we are going to be able to get that one, but we will be You know?
Hey, enjoy
Invisible.
the lights.
We're like the invisible men.
True. I've only been invisible once in my life.
I would like to know that story, but I feel like it may be just sending me down a really just not good path. And so we got Ebit, Stus, BBKB, all one ball away trying to win this $3 must-go prize. And then we got Turg joining up with all those other players. Ebit, one of those big-time players.
For sure. Came on at the end of Season 9 and then took the bingo world by storm. And so good to have Ebit.
For sure. Well, came in the last month. Yes. Of the season and still got into our Jackpot Hunter standings, I think.
Yeah, I think so. I think he ended up in it. Well, we can double check here in the script
place.
Here in just a second. Also heard a rumor today that, our trophy situation, we've had a trophy situation over the last couple of seasons. And there it is, 1, 14, 67, and 75 going out to Shell for $3 over at Mezapel Liquor, I think is what it was. We'll get a clarity on that when the captain sends that over to us.
Captain John sends it over to us, and we'll get that
1
winner
in 14,
to you.
right? So this very game, this is a lucky game.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
lucky game right here. Game number 1. We're going to be trying to give out this $19,733 major prize. That's the best prize on our board because it's 52 balls or less. But we also have a minor at 50 balls or less. You can win $119. We also have 43 ball progressive, that mega 100 grand on that one. But it's that major. That's the highlight of the entire night. We're going to be watching if we can get that major out. It's clicked up a couple times. We're ready to give it out.
For sure. Might as well go ahead and give it out to one of you guys right here, right now.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully you are watching on the Pilot TV Player Connect app, pilotgames.com/Pilot TV. We're also on YouTube. We're also on Twitch on both those apps. Our channel name is Mega Soda, so it's just that easy. Type in Mega Soda. You'll see us pop right up, and then you could watch our lives, check in with our lives. We'll shoot you out some luck, and it's so much fun.
Yeah, well, we're hoping that we'll have some new twists on Pilot TV for Friday over at PyCon. It's going to be a live broadcast. We're going to have you, Jordy, John, Tony, all of you guys there. Nikki and I are going to be on the headset with you guys.
It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah, and it's going to be super, super fun. But hopefully have a few new twists that you can expect in the future and on Pilot TV that we're going to unveil there while we're there.
I'm super excited. I'm not even 100% sure on what we're all unveiling.
I'm promising things. I have no idea what I'm saying.
Well, I know I'm excited for this. I mean, there's just going to be so much happening during this PyCon. Yeah. I'm just super excited.
Absolutely. Everything, so that was at Mazeppa Liquor Store is where that was at. That was Shell getting that lucky 4 win.
Yeah, good job, Shell.
So we're under 1 minute left to get enrolled in this number 1 game, which is a lucky game because we had a 1 and a 14 on our lucky numbers.
Oh, yeah. Well, we have a rolling jackpot count for the week.
Yes.
We are at 23 for the week, and we haven't even gotten our Twins Wednesday or Bingo Palooza. I mean, we haven't even finished up our Bingo Palooza Tuesday yet.
That is correct.
So that usually bumps up our weekly bingo count.
I think last week, just during Megasota game night, there was 5 jackpots went out.
Exactly. Big jackpots go out during this time.
I got a rare in-person meeting with Tony today.
Oh, yeah. No, it's good to see Tony.
Yeah, it was really nice. And he said he's only going to be a little bit upset if they give out that big jackpot in Jackpot Jungle tonight.
I know I'm rooting them on. I'm going to be like, give it out.
Right.
I think the new eyes, the new voices, they're going to bring a little bit of luck. They're going to help push that 73 grand jackpot.
Before anybody gets enrolled, we'll see how high you guys can push it. You're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be playing. It's 54 balls on that coverall, and you get 1 shot a week at it. Tonight, you got to be there or be square that's what the kids are saying.
Oh, yeah, maybe when you were a kid. But we've had 23 jackpots for the week. 84 Season X.
Right.
So a really good count. We're closing in on 100 for Season X, which is a really big milestone. Only 20 jackpots away. Could be done this week.
Yes.
But we had one jackpot go out yesterday, and I was actually on air for it.
Nice. Yeah, I was on the production.
Oh, yeah. So you were on the back room. It was me and John H. that were giving it out, and it was D over at Clearwater Legion Post taking home $3,228. In this game we're playing right now, you see that minor that's sitting at 50 balls? Well, there was $3,228 sitting in it right before D just snatched that thing up.
D was like, give me that.
Oh yeah, it totally took me off guard though. I was not ready.
Well,
for it.
I was over trying to, because I was over in the production room, and I was trying to signal you guys that.
Oh yeah, you were waving at me, and I was like, okay, check the chat room, and I look at the chat room, and you sent some information in, so I read the information, and I was like, oh okay, that's what he's trying to get my attention about.
Yeah.
And then the jackpot went out and it probably distracted me more because I was reading and talking about the information that you put into the chat, and then as I'm reading about it, the jackpot flies up on the screen, and so then I'm looking down, I look back up, and there's a jackpot. I'm like, oh! It was a lot of fun. But we are at 58 balls now, so we're working on this $20.80 must-go prize.
Yeah, it's a good one. Well, we've already talked about it. We want to make sure you're doing it. You're coming out. You're going to be a part of it.
Yes.
It is the biggest charitable gambling event of the year. The annual PyCon event will be held on Friday, this Friday. Wait a second.
Well, we got Neber over at Tony's Saloon in Elba taking that $20.80 64 ball must go coverall.
I've never seen them win before.
Yeah. Good job. And now we're getting enrolled into game number 2 of this Jackpot Hunter. We still have 22 games of Jackpot Hunter in store for you guys. So make sure you're still getting enrolled. Press and play. We want to give out $19,000.
Yeah, so but I was saying it's this Friday. It's actually August 13th. Not next Friday. Not last Friday. This Friday right here at the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park. If you got to get a bus ticket, if you got to jump on a horse, if you got to ride a bike, you're going to want to be there at the Ledge Amphitheater in Waite Park next Friday at August 13th. This year is double amazing because we don't have just one special guest. We've got dos special guests. That's right, motivational speaker and Iraq vet John Creasel and music legend Willie Nelson.
Oh, I can't wait to listen to John Creasel. I'm sure he's gonna have me pumped,
right?
After I listen to him. But then also you're gonna be also listening to Willie Nelson, music icon,
right?
It's super, super cool stuff. I cannot wait for it. I'm going to be able to meet some of those players while we're at PyCon.
Yeah.
And it's going to be just so much fun being able to just see everything. I know we're going to have some big name people there as well.
Yes, for sure.
I think we're going to have some Hall of Famers.
Okay.
From what I'm hearing around. I'm not going to name drop any Hall of Famers. But and what league Hall of Famers they are, but I think there's supposed to be some Hall of Famers there.
HOF in the house. Are they going to be wearing their golden jackets? That would give it away.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I would go crazy if I met a Hall of Famer in the golden jacket.
Right.
Like, that would be such a just unique experience.
Yeah.
Like if you walked up and like Barry Sanders was in a gold jacket, like it just changes you meeting Barry Sanders.
Right,
like,
because then you got to take a picture with him in the gold jacket.
For sure.
Yeah.
Then you're like I touched the gold jacket.
I mean, what if it was? I mean, I feel like maybe this is just my own bias, but there's no bigger Viking than Fran Tarkenton. If you could meet Fran Tarkenton, I mean, that would be for me like one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
That would be pretty dope. It would be really, really cool. Just meeting some of those really top tier, legendary football players, especially.
I'm trying to think of Vikings like Alan Page.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yeah. Who is Justin got put into the Hall of Fame?
Who just got in?
Yes. We just had someone get into the Hall of Fame.
I knew there was someone nominated last year, like was in the finalist. That was Jared Allen. He didn't make it in. But who got in most recently?
Yeah, I thought there was somebody that just got into the from the Vikings that got into.
Randall McDaniel, he's probably pretty recent.
Let's just look at Minnesota Vikings Hall of Famers because we just like our Minnesota Viking Hall of Famers.
Right. So as we're pulling that up here, we are at 30 balls here in this game number 2 of the broadcast. So we're looking that up.
There's some really good ones. You got Alan Page, Carl Ehler.
Yeah, John Randall, who I loved his war paint on his face and just the intensity was amazing. He got in 2010.
For sure.
I said Randall McDaniel. I thought it was pretty recent. It was 2014.
Oh, we got some more people on a list that John just sent in to us. Thank you, John Higgins.
Right, he's on top of things. I'm looking at most recent here on his list. Oh, Chris Dolman in 2011. Matt Blair in 2012. Joey Browner in 2013.
Oh, okay. And John just said, wait. So he might be having some more information for us as we keep on going. But we are at 55 balls dropped in this game, number 2. And so that means we're working on this $19.40 must-go prize.
Go ahead.
We got a couple people 4 balls away, but you were about to say something?
Oh, we're actually looking on the NFL Hall of Fame page here when we're looking at this.
Yes.
Why is there a picture of Troy Aikman in that?
I do not know.
Yeah, but wait, those are the Hall of Famers. Yes. Okay.
Okay. So, we got all. It's Mrs. TJ over at American Legion Fridley, taking $19.40. Good job, Mrs. TJ.
Yeah. So that means we're getting into enrolling for game number 3 of the broadcast. Yeah, we love our Vikings. We love our Vikings Hall of Famers. Ring of Honor Vikings. All those kind of fun, awesome, amazing stuff.
Oh, for sure. Those. It's just, and then if you get a chance to meet a guy like that, would be super, super cool. So, I'm not 100% sure on which Hall of Famers are coming out, but
but I feel like if you meet John Randall, I want calm John Randall. I feel like he's a very intense dude.
You want him calm?
I think I want him calm while I'm meeting him. Immediately following that, I want him.
You want to watch him.
I want him unleash John.
You want you to be introducing to him someone to get him fired up, but he walks away from you and uses that fired upness, and you just get a 5-foot view of John Randall, just kind of
right. I want to be removed from the situation,
but you want to be seeing it.
Yes.
I understand that. Part of me wants to be a part of it. I don't know how that's going to affect my physical health.
Yes,
but
I feel like that's not good for anyone's physical health.
But I just kind of want it. It just seems like an interesting situation to be.
Yeah, just one of the most intense football players I've ever seen.
It's definitely a story.
Yeah.
But if you want to come to PyCon, make sure you get registered. Registration is required, and we sent out an email. So if you have already signed up at pgl.world, we've sent that email to you. Check your email. But if you want that email and you haven't signed up pgl.world, just go over to pgl.world and you can receive that registration email. You can also go to pilotgames.com/PyCon to register and get all the information as well.
Yeah, that is for sure. It's a good way to do it and get your registration because you're going to want to be a part of everything this Friday. Do not wait. We've got hundreds of people. Hundreds of people have already signed up for this. So
yeah, we're already at 1,000.
Oh, are we?
I think we're over hundreds. We're in 1,000.
Forget hundreds. Forget hundreds. Well, tens of hundreds.
We're in the triple digits. Quadruple digits.
Yeah,
quadruple digits. Math is hard.
Yes. Yeah, we're in tens of hundreds.
Yes. Yeah. Well, we got balls dropping in this game number 3. But if you want to get information on all the progressives that are available, all the different bingo that's played on a daily basis, go give us a like on our Facebook page. We update our progressives daily. We post weekly game schedules, so you're always in the know. We also have a website link.
We do.
That gets you a link to a Google map that shows you all the locations that supports Pilot games across Minnesota. You can also get it also links you to our social media accounts, our streams, so you can always find our streams. It's just a hub of all the information, and you can just get connected with everything Pilot games.
Yeah, no, super awesome. Even John Higgins and myself have figured out the whole link tree thing.
Exactly. At first, you were up in trees a whole bunch.
We were. We had to get me down. Then we had to get John down. The UPS guy was really helpful and all that.
Yeah.
But,
now I finally figured out that you have to bring your laptop into the tree with you for it to work.
No. That's not how it works.
What? No, it's a great link. It's a great link that can just get you connected to everything in Pilot.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Super good stuff. Well, we had some Twins bingo earlier today. Then we did 25-cent card jackpot hunter. Then we did a game of Lucky 4 bingo.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're in the $1 card jackpot hunter. We're going to, for a 40-minute period, get into some 50-cent card jackpot hunter. Just last Friday, we gave out an $80,000 and a $20,000 jackpot in that 50-cent card. It was amazing, but it is a Bingo Palooza Tuesday, so after that 40 minutes, we will jump into a Mega Soda game night that does have that jackpot jungle coverall, 54 balls, that before anyone gets enrolled is over $73,000, and we do have a special guest host, first time ever, Jordy and John on the Mega Soda game night.
Yeah, John's just got me giggling now. He's talking more about me being up in the tree and just about the UPS driver driving by, helping me and John down from the tree. And it was all just very, very very
surprising how
chaotic.
How agile and athletic the UPS guy was.
Yeah, well, carrying those boxes, it definitely helps.
Yeah.
There's MJ23, definitely a Michael Jordan fan, or it is Michael Jordan over at Steve O's and Crystals, taking home $15.40. Good job, MJ23.
I bet you if it's not Michael Jordan, I bet you that player would definitely like to see Jordan back in Space Jam.
Yes. See, what I had this whole theory about Space Jam.
Oh, okay.
That I would love it to. I think it would have went box office crazy.
Okay.
If it ended up that LeBron couldn't beat the Monstars. And then old MJ comes out and he's like, let me show you how it's done. And he just beats the Monstars and he stretches and he does everything. And he's just he just dominates them after LeBron just couldn't finish it off after carrying his team to that game and then not being able to finish it off.
I feel like the 40-year-olds of the world would have loved it.
Oh my gosh, would have went crazy for it.
Yeah.
I also would have liked it if LeBron just was the villain.
Yeah.
Because it always made sense for LeBron to be the villain in Space Jam.
Right.
Because the only reason Michael Jordan wasn't a villain was because he wasn't playing basketball at the time.
Oh.
Because the Monsters couldn't possess him.
Right.
Because he was playing baseball.
Right.
And so they didn't know he was a basketball player.
Right.
And so,
that was the only way. So LeBron should have been evil.
He should have been evil. He should have been one of the Monstars, and then it should have been I don't know, a young player. It would have been really cool if it was a young player that had the.
Maybe it should have been like an NFL. It should have been like a Justin Jefferson, like a guy for the Vikings.
Kirk
Cousins has to come out of football and start playing basketball to save the world.
If I'm going with the Vikings to go play basketball, I'm probably going with Tyler Conklin.
Oh, Tyler did play college hoops.
Yeah, he was a college basketball player before transferring over to Central Michigan to play tight end.
That's right. Played for the Northwood Timberwolves.
Oh, yeah. You know, another Timberwolves.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. We should just say that Tyler Conklin played for the Timberwolves.
He played for the Timberwolves, and so he's the perfect Space Jam star.
Exactly.
Makes sense to me.
Well, we just have 10 seconds to get enrolled into this game right here. Game number 4 of the broadcast.
Yes.
And obviously, still trying to give out these jackpots. But we got some great national days to go over.
First one, very historic. Like, this has been going on since back in Egyptian.
Yes, it is. Actually, I thought you were joking at first, and then I was like, oh yeah, actually, it is very historic.
Yeah.
It's National Shapewear Day. Celebrates the history, current trends, and continued use and evolution of body-shaping garments. The day recognizes what has been a long-standing, important, and a time-essential article of clothing, building confidence and poise for centuries.
Yeah, it's basically Spanx Day.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just one of those things. I mean, I don't know how that whole entire what's it called when it
like the corsets.
Corset. Yes,
yeah.
Corsets scare me.
Yeah, I don't I would not want to be in a corset.
No, like what if you don't have someone to untie it?
Right, you're stuck.
Like you're just stuck in the like what if it turns into a knot while you're trying to untie it and like you live by yourself and you can't untie it and you're stuck in this.
Makes me think of the scene in The Office when Michael Scott drops the key. You know how he gets himself in the straitjacket?
Yes.
And then he's like, no matter what I say, do not help me.
Yes.
And then he drops the key, and then Jim puts his foot on the key so that Michael Scott can't find it.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's what it's like.
That's what I feel like if I ever got into a corset.
Yeah, that makes me panic. But I want to quote this specifically to Hot Take Higgins because he's got an idea for a movie.
And I think it's
a Space
genius.
Jam
It's
movie.
genius.
It's Space Jam 3, basically.
This is an exact quote.
Yeah, so the exact quote is, Kirk Cousins becomes the GOAT of basketball and dunks on La Flop to win at the end of the movie.
La Flop James.
I like it. I like where this whole broadcast is going at the moment. Just absolute dynamic TV. I'm glad you guys are getting a chance to be a part of what we like to call genius.
Exactly. I mean,
yeah.
Speaking of geniuses,
right?
Well, there's EBIT over at Willie McCoy's of Andover, taking home $17.60 on a 63-ball must-go coverall.
I mean, a lot of times people say, that show's really good, and the people were like, no, that show's genius. And we're like, thank you. It's like Masterpiece Theater / happy hour at Pilot TV.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. We are take a look at this next National Day. We know two things, right? Every year you're going to have to pay your taxes, right?
Exactly.
You're going to probably be affected by seasonal allergies.
Yes.
And every Tuesday, it is a National State Day. And so National Connecticut Day snuck right up on me. I've been going, man, I can't wait for National Connecticut Day. And then it snuck right up on me.
Shapow.
And there it was. Recognizes the contributions of the fifth state to join the United States of America. Woven into the fabric of this state's historic landscape, we find revolutionaries, innovators, and philosophers. Yeah, it's a great state, the state of Connecticut. UConn basketball's really good.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely. I mean, the female UConn team is so good.
Back in the 80s and 90s, UConn men's basketball was pretty good.
Yeah, and also Lakers. I don't know if he's still with the Lakers, but Andre Drummond went to UConn, I think.
Okay.
Same with Kemba Walker.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
they're UConn.
UConn alum.
Yeah, I don't know if they're alumni, but
Well,
they used to
basketball
go there.
UConn
Yes.
basketball alum for sure.
Yes.
They might have graduated. We don't know. We just don't know their academic status currently.
Oh, and Connecticut has New Haven.
Oh yeah,
That's a nice place to go visit.
It sounds nice, right? New Haven, that sounds like
Yeah, I was Amelia and Curtis, when they were on there, they were like, well, nothing's in Connecticut, and I was like, pretty good assumption, but you forgot about New Haven.
Well, and you know what it is? It's really a bedroom community for a lot of the executives. It's really nice. Connecticut's actually really nice.
Yes.
And it's a bedroom community for executives and owners and that kind of stuff in New York City.
Oh, okay.
They'll actually live in Connecticut and they'll do
Oh.
work and business in New York.
Oh, that's super cool.
Yeah.
Well, happy National Connecticut Day. We just have 10 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 5. So get enrolled, press play. We want to give out one of these prizes to you. And also, while you're sitting there at your bar, sit down, lean back, wiggle your toes maybe a little bit. Because it's National Lazy Day. There is not much information regarding this annual celebrated holiday, as we do not feel like doing any research. Actually, we do not feel like doing anything at all. Consequently, we are in our hammock with a couple of good books and glasses of lemonade and iced tea. Yes, it is Lazy Day. We choose to be lazy rather than tell much more about this day.
Exactly. It's been great broadcasting, you guys. Look at the balls are being lazy, and they're not coming down right now.
Well, way to celebrate National Lazy Day.
Yes, our broadcast decided to do just
Well,
the same.
go to this lovely blue screen. It kind of makes me feel lazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll save that for a little later in the broadcast. My thought I just had. So we're back with you guys. We're probably going to miss a game. We'll get hot take. We'll send us what happened in the game we're missing, and then we'll be moving in. We got just under 4 minutes to get enrolled in this next game. I'll give you our last National Day of today, and it's a yummy one.
Oh yeah, for sure. But for National Lazy Day,
yes,
way to celebrate it. Isn't there? There's a Bruno Mars song.
Oh, is there?
I think it's why am I blanking on it?
I don't know. I was so lazy. I just didn't even feel like looking it up.
I'm sure Hot Take Higgins knows what it is.
He's a big Bruno Mars fan.
It's the one where it's today I don't feel like doing anything.
Is that Bruno Mars? I feel like that's not Bruno Mars.
Lazy Song. I think it's called
The Lazy Song?
The Lazy Song. But it's done by Bruno Mars, yes.
Oh, okay.
It is, and he's in the music videos. He's got a bunch of people in monkey masks, and it's a lot
it's
of
called
fun.
The Lazy Song. He said, yeah.
Yes.
So there you go. You're right.
No, maybe listen to The Lazy
it's
Song.
Hot Take Higgins official, so that's for sure it is.
Boom. Exactly. Well, you just have one more National Day.
Yeah, and it's a yummy one. It is National S'mores Day, recognized as the most popular campfire treat. Well, of course, millions of people of all ages love this gooey, toasted treat. S'mores consist of roasted marshmallow with a layer of chocolate bar sandwiched between two pieces of graham cracker. Now, I'm going to tell you this. Everyone has different thing. I literally want a flame coming off of my marshmallow.
You want it to be completely black.
Oh yeah, burnt and gooey on the inside. That's how I want my marshmallow. How about you?
I see. I'm gonna take my time with it. I'm gonna lay
slow
it,
roast it.
Lay it not over top of the fire.
Yeah.
You actually put it close to next to the red coals that are over to the side of the fire.
Okay.
You rotate it around there, making sure it doesn't catch the flames, because it's so easy when you just hold it over the fire for it to catch fire and just burn all up. And so you put it over the nice coals that are sitting down over at the side. You get it nice and golden brown.
Okay.
You throw that on some graham cracker.
Put it on the graham cracker.
Yes, put it on the graham cracker. And then you throw a Reese's on the other graham cracker.
Ooh, I like the Reese's
and you put it together.
All right. I like the Reese's idea.
Yeah.
Is it like one of the big like they're thin but they're wide?
Yeah.
Cups?
I'm not going against the thick cups either, but
okay.
But the wide thin one's definitely probably the best for us.
Okay. Yeah, I like the idea. I like where you're headed with that. We'll hear what Hot Take says on the marshmallow debate. I'm taking it and I'm shoving it right into the flame.
Well, that's quick and effective.
Absolutely. And then I'm going and I'm eating right away. Because if you're eating s'mores, it's about how many s'mores you can eat in one serving.
Wow, I didn't get the memo.
Yeah, that's how that works. You go in there, you get it on flame. While it's still flamed, you have the full other setup, and you just go on it. You burn your hand a couple times, but it's worth it because you just go boom, boom, and you eat. But that's the way I do it. But happy National S'mores Day. When you're celebrating national days, you got to have a plan. And so that might be a helpful plan for our folks. But you also can be lazy about your plan because it is National Lazy Day.
Exactly. Well, since it's National Lazy Day, maybe not tie your corset.
Okay.
That's coming around.
Right.
It's because you're being lazy.
Right. And you just wear a corset, but don't tie.
And don't tie it. You just lay down, you eat your s'more, and you play Bruno Mars, The Lazy Song.
That's right. And you might as well get a Yukon hat to wear during all that.
Exactly, and now you brought it all together, and good. What wasn't good was our Twins just the other day.
Yikes. Yeah, we had a really great series against a top-notch team in the Astros.
Oh, yeah. But then this game against the White Sox did not go as planned, with Jamirez hit 2 homers with 5 RBIs for the second straight game. Robert came off a 60-day injury list to deliver an RBI double and single, and the White Sox cruised past the Minnesota Twins 11-1 on Monday night.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, that did not go well. But, hey, at 7:10 tonight,
Redemption.
We have a shot at redemption, and that's what life's all about.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. And it's going to be right after John and Jordy take the stage.
Yeah, that's right. So they'll probably try to keep you updated on what's going on with our partners, the Minnesota Twins. Of course, we love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins. We've got a great e-tab that's called Twins Win.
Oh, yeah.
Then every day at lunch. Huh?
Oh, yeah, we love that Twins wins. It's got some of the coolest bonus rounds.
Absolutely.
Like the home run derby.
Oh, love it.
Oh, super cool graphics, super cool sounds. You definitely won't want to miss out on that. Yeah, exactly. You pick the right batter, he'll be swinging like that for the fences.
Yeah. You probably want to pick me if that's one of the options. Also, your iPad is broke if I'm one of the options.
If you're one of the options, maybe you'll be. Never mind. I was going to compare you to the Bachelorette party, but that's. I just feel like I'm going too far with that. Well, the bartender on Bachelor.
The bartender.
Yes, the bartender.
Right.
But we are at 60 balls dropped in this game right here. So we're working on a $28.20 must-go prize. We got a bunch of people 2 balls away, like Aaron H. Randy. Good to have Randy Jackson out there wishing for a win.
Hey.
Oh, but it's Aaron H. over at Little Dandy in Lexington Township taking that $28.20 must-go prize.
Aaron.
Oh, yeah. Have you Aaron Rodgers back in camp.
Yes. Back in the saddle again, as they say.
Yeah, I think he's just there for one more year, though.
Yeah, I think it's a 1-year doozy.
You think he's going to be gone after this year? It's because, I mean, there's a lot of things. I mean, I heard there's agreements that if they don't figure it out, the Green Bay will trade Aaron Rodgers, and they agreed to that.
Yeah.
And then there was the whole last dance post between him and Devontae Adams.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's last.
Where is your landing spots for Aaron Rodgers? Best fits.
Yeah.
Not where they could trade and make it all work. What is your best fit for Aaron Rodgers outside the Packers?
And I guess, again, another season can really dictate that, because who does well, who fits into the system they're currently in, all that kind of stuff. Aaron Rodgers, of course, all-time talent, so he's a good fit everywhere.
Oh, for sure.
But I think the Colts.
The Colts, I like that. I mean, it doesn't look like the Carson Wentz experiment is going to work out.
Right.
I mean, it's the same old news from his camp.
Right.
It's injuries.
Yep.
And so, I mean, he fit perfectly right there. Obviously, there's been heavy talk about Denver Broncos.
Yep.
And him going there.
Yep.
But my fit, here it is. I don't know if this is an even possibility.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans.
Ooh, what do you do with? Are you keeping Ryan Tannehill, or are you dropping?
I'm moving off of Ryan Tannehill.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe that's part of the trade package.
Maybe you trade, because then the Packers have because I think right now the only reason that the only reason that Rodgers is even still there, is they don't believe in Love.
Yes, and I think especially with what LaFleur wants to run over the Packers, he wants to run a heavy play-action offense.
Right.
Who's the best play-action quarterback right now in the NFL?
Ryan Tannehill.
And so I think then you go move Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, other than Kirk Cousins. Then you got Aaron Rodgers over with the Tennessee Titans run the ball. You got Derrick Henry running the ball to help absorb that defense in. Then you got Julio Jones, A.J. Brown at the receiving core. I mean, there's a lot of weapons there that he can utilize, and I think it would fit. It would mesh really well. It would just matter on if they could actually figure out the trade.
Oh, yeah. I was watching a quick video, and they were it was NFL Network, and they were doing their top 5 running backs in the NFL, right? And so I'm trying to remember exactly the list, but I know 3 through 1. So I can't remember the total top 5 there, but we got breaking news. Aaron Rodgers not looking good at practice camp. Green Bay trading Rodgers and 3 first-round picks to Lions for Goff, and the 3rd-round pick. Source is hot take. That is not accurate.
I mean, for Lions fans all over the world, I would hope so.
Yeah.
But that would never happen.
No, that would not. So they're gonna trade him within division. But anyways, that's an interesting fit for him. And what was I talking about before that? I don't know.
Completely lost train of thought. But Aaron Rodgers is a top-tier quarterback that could go a lot of different places, but I think his is not liking of the organization.
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to affect his leadership stance in the team?
Backs is what I was going to say. I think it has to affect. He's talked so bad about the organization. I don't know if it affects like how his players view him, but I think the response on how that equals out for either wins or losses. Like, yes. That doesn't mean, they've been to the NFC Championship game the last 2 years in a row. Matt LaFleur's looked like he's done a nice job.
And there's been things coming out of Aaron Rodgers' camp the entire time. So,
right. So I don't know that it affects wins and losses, but that's got to affect how people just view the organization, view everything, especially if he actually is well respected in the locker room.
Well, we got a winner. It's Mrs. TJ over at American Legion Fridley, taking home $20.20 on a 59-ball Musco coverall. Good job, Mrs. TJ.
I'm not sure what Hot Take is saying to us in the thing because it doesn't have punctuation after it. So I don't know if that's a question or if that's a statement, which is just a statement of a statement, or
I have no clue.
Yeah. So, anyways, running backs though. I was talking about. I saw a video clip from the NFL Network about the top. It was actually top 5. I remember the top 3. Right?
Yes.
So number 3 was Alvin Kamara. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Number 2 was Dalvin Cook.
Okay.
Right. And then the man that you just mentioned over for the Tennessee Titans was number 1, as far as running backs going.
Okay.
And they said really the only reason Dalvin Cook wasn't number 1 was because of getting banged up, having a few injuries, and the way that but they were saying he's the best basically stretch play running back in the NFL.
Oh, yeah. I don't think there's a question about that. You have him running off tackle runs. Absolutely beautiful. Screen plays. He is electric. He just is a very complete back for total. I don't think anybody quite has the receiving plus rushing like he does. Potentially Saquon Barkley coming off his ACL injury.
Yep.
But that's a lot to say for a guy coming off a big injury like that.
Right.
And so
I know Saquon was. I think Saquon was 4 on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm trying to remember.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey was 5. They had Christian McCaffrey. They said him and Saquon were both dinged for injuries.
Yes, those are 2 huge injuries on them, so it's definitely bumps them down a little bit on that list. But Dalvin Cook, I think, is just one of those top-tier running backs, and we'll be talking about him later in the broadcast.
We will. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But we have some more things to talk about, like the twiking zone. Oh, yeah, and these player standings have been just as wild as the Twilight Zone, because in 10th place, we got loser Dave at VFW Spring Lake Park with 50,000 points.
Wow.
That's right, the 10th place player, 50,000. Then with 51,000 in 9th place, we got Puts at Lucky's Tavern. 8th place, it's Baba Booey at Granite City Food and Brewery with 52,000 points. 7th place, Jack Pine at St. Paul Park Legion with 53,000 points. Then, with 54,000 points, I don't know if you've noticed this, but 10th place, 9th place, 8th place, 7th place, each one of them are just 1,000 points away from each other. Yes.
Wow.
In 6th place, Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 54,000 points. 5th place, Nan at Corky's Bar South Haven had a really good day yesterday.
Yes.
With 71,000 points, only 1,000 points behind this Bingo Wizard. It's in 4th place, Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 72,000 points. Then with 79,000 points, shooting up our standings getting dropped back in the standings.
Back one.
Yes,
Yeah.
I thought they moved up.
Yeah.
Moving back. I'm used to this player moving up. It's Joni at Roseville VFW with 79,000 points, but that player shooting up the standings, having an absolutely crazy day yesterday from 3rd place to 2nd. It's SNS at William McCoy's of Andover with 88,000 points.
Well, SNS had just passed Elsa yesterday.
Yeah.
Now Joni, you're passing legends.
Yeah, I mean that's number 1 and number 2 in season 9 standings.
Right.
So I mean some top tier movement for SNS. But in 1st place, a player that was just behind Elsa and Joni in last season.
Right.
It's Not Lucky at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 123,000 points, absolutely separating themselves from the pack.
Yeah, no, for sure. SNS top 10 last year in season 9
Yes.
as well, but those are nice moves for SNS coming up in the standings. Well, in our location standings, falling out of our top 10 was Lakefront Bar in La Center, but jumping into our top 10 into 10th place is Bleachers over at Maplewood with 70,000 points. That was 75,000 points over in La Crescent. It's Miniger Sports Hub in 9th place. In 8th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 79,000 points. Then with 80,000 points, it's St. Paul Park Legion in 7th place. And in 6th place, we got Maple View Lounge with 81,000 points. Then over in Oakdale, with 89,000 points in 5th place, it's Titan Sports Saloon. That is Season 9 champions. In 4th place, we got Carboni's Pizzeria and Pub Oak Park Heights with 91,000 points. Then we get a location that's jumped all the way from 9th to 3rd.
Oh, yeah, and before you go over that, we got some winner. We got Sandbar, big-time player, Some 2, and Mike Chris Bob, all splitting that must-go prize of $23. Good job, Sandbar. Good job, Some 2, and good job, Mike Chris Bob.
Nicely done for sure. Well, I left off talking about so much jump from 9th place all the way to 3rd place.
Yeah, crazy leap in those location standings. I mean, going from 9th place to 3rd place, you don't see locations do that very often.
Not at all, but it was Corky's Bar South Haven with 93,000 points. Then we get into our 100,000 point club, just 2 members. In 2nd place, we got Corner Bar in Goodhue with 159,000 points. Then with 168,000 over in Spring Lake Park, it's the VFW. They're the number 1 location in the state of Minnesota, and that was our Dwaking Zone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, VFW Spring Lake Park just passed up Corner Bar Goodhue last week.
Yeah.
It's now 9,000 points ahead. I don't think Corner Bar and Goodhue is going to let them run away with it just yet, though. But we have some other things to talk about, like the great new ETAP game that we released just a few weeks ago. It's in the Extreme Lounge right now as we speak. It's Extreme Gridiron Legends. It offers small decks and more big prizes. Choose your playstyle between standard mode with smaller prizes and more wins, or you can risk it in extreme mode with big prizes and fewer wins.
Yeah, I mean, and we heard, that's been a huge success. Launching Gridiron Legends in the Extreme Launch. People have been loving it, having a good time with it. But some people are like, well, I'd like more
standard
wins. I'd like standard version. And we heard from a little bird, not Larry Bird, but we did hear from a little bird that maybe that they're going to get an opportunity to a standard legend.
Oh, yeah, that would be really, really cool. Some that would be really fun to get that standard mode going.
Well, we love options, and that's why we have actually over 50 different charitable eTab games. Play anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500 on very small bets. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, and so they're 85% payout, and they're awesome bonus and free play rounds. You're going to want to check out all those over 50 games that we have on your iPads.
Oh, for sure. But, I mean, the highlight of the week, Extreme Gridiron Legends.
Yeah.
Definitely don't want to miss out. We've been giving out a ton of eTab jackpots in that game just alone.
And we're in football season now. Like, I don't know about the high schools in Minnesota, so I should check on that. But we're in two-a-dayers right now. We're in camp.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm waking up at 7, going to football, going to bed at 10, leaving football.
Right, exactly, because after we get off air, we go back to the football field. We get these guys working out, so we actually had one of our players during stretching last night get a little sick. That's the first time in a while I've had a player get sick.
Where he... Not like sick.
No, not like sick. Like he's got a bug.
Like he conditioned too hard,
yeah.
And he ended up upsetting his stomach because he hadn't run a lot over the summer.
Yeah. So sometimes that does not pay off well.
No, didn't, and it didn't pay off for the floor either.
No.
But
we had to go indoors last night because we were worried about the thunderstorms. So,
for sure. Yeah, well, here we are, 39 balls dropped in this game. Let's see if we can give out this 52-ball major. It's sitting at $19,895.80. With that minor, it's still growing and rolling. It's right now at $3,022. That's at 50 balls or less. A super fun jackpot. Maybe you can just win in 50 balls, take home the minor and the major, and win over 20 grand.
Yeah, that would be a good deal. We actually want to give that out to you guys right now. But if we don't get it done, then Jordy and John will have a chance at giving this out during Megasoda Game Night.
Oh, yeah. Well, speaking of Megasoda Game Night, people are going to be earning PGL points for Megasoda Game Night. Oh, yeah. Oh. And you can earn PGL points by signing up at PGL.world and becoming a member of our league. PGL players, they compete for points and have access to insider information, including a monthly newsletter that has so much great information in it. Sign up at PGL.world today.
Speaking of little birdies, there's David over at Firehouse Grill New Market winning that $17.40. The little birdie wasn't David. I was thinking that a little birdie told me that it's just the best 26 seconds of your life to sign up at PGL.world.
Oh, yeah, John Higgins, Hot Take Higgins,
yes.
Tugboat Captain John, he has the record, the world record for signing up a PGL account is 26 seconds. If you can do it faster, send in a video. Just send in you saying that you did it faster than 26 seconds. We'll believe you, and we'll just brag in front of John that someone beat him.
Yeah. So just send that in. There's some folks just recently that went out there, spent 26 seconds. A good 26 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Quality 26 seconds of their lives to get signed up at PGL. There's players like Custom Girl, Cheese Kurt, Reggie Rue, and VFW Jessica got out there and got it done. Well, make sure you're getting on the Player Connect app, and when you do so, select the sports link. It's right above your icon right there in the lobby. When you do that, it'll take you to this magical land called E-Tip boards.
Oh, yeah, we love those E-Tip boards. You could choose your 5 squares for the Twins versus the White Sox for the Wednesday matchup. Points are awarded for total errors, hits, runs, and RBIs. You play for free in the Player Connect app, and you earn PGL points for Season X. If you win, all you got to do is launch the app and select Sports Link. I went with the diagonal pattern.
Yeah. Well, you're so good at the E-Tip boards.
That I've never won.
Yeah, I mean, that's why people are calling you Ian the Greek.
Exactly. But if you want to know some players that are actually good at this game, we had number 2 player taking home 1,500 PGL points, Lou Bear.
Oh, yeah.
But then we had someone
absolutely
dominating the E-Tip boards.
Uh-huh.
Really won 3 of the 4 categories. It was Weedlefish with 4,000 PGL points coming into his pocket.
Yeah, one of our top Pilot Pokemons, Wheelfish, getting that done. Well, you already mentioned it. PGL's points are big time on the line tonight because a few factors. One is it's a Bingo Palooza Tuesday.
Yes.
Secondly, it's a Megasoda game night.
Boom.
Thirdly, we've got newbies on the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
For it.
Special guests.
Special guests for sure. I wonder if, if John will, like, bust out his, like, fancy mustache for the broadcast. You know, like maybe wax the mustache and put it into some kind of, like, a curl.
That would be interesting. I think he might have to use, like, hair gel to accomplish it, but
well, yeah, for sure. But he might have to get have to go to like and get a fake one to do it. But I think it would look nice.
It would. I mean, I wouldn't doubt John. He might be able to get a mustache going like that.
Yeah, like if he had that, like a waxed one with the curls and everything, and he was wearing a top hat for tonight, I feel like he's going to earn some respect for sure. Okay, he's gonna try it right now.
Well, sweet. He'll be fully prepped for you guys when he gets on the broadcast. We'll let you know how it unfolds if he has it ready for it. He says he will provide live updates when we go on break.
Okay.
So I'm super excited, very happy about that. But we have some PGL standings to go over because these standings have been all over the place every single PGL night. It feels like we have players shooting up, shooting back all over these standings.
Yeah, they're all over the place, but we've got some that have been there all season long. Players like, well, actually, they've gone in and out, but they're there right now. And that's in 10th place. We got Gramps over at the Sunset Grill with 280,405 points, but with 289,610 points over at the Tipsy Turtle. It is jackpot legend 2A Girl in 9th place.
In the last 2 seasons has just racked in the jackpots.
Yeah, I don't know how she does it.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's amazing. In 8th place, we've got Sloppy. Sloppy, one of our longtime Facebook friends. In 8th place, they're at Malone's Bar and Grill with 293,615 points. Then with 319,905 points over at the Underground Bar and Grill, it's Drumskeet in 7th place. I kind of wonder what Drumskeet means, but I don't know that I want to know, but I think I want to know.
I feel like it has to be like a drumming move.
Okay.
Like that's what I picture.
Yeah. Well, Amelia's graduated from college with a music degree.
Yes.
Maybe she could answer that question for us. But skeet, I also think of like shooting. You throw a skeet and then you shoot. So there we go.
Some too over at Cornerstone Pub and Prime in Wyoming, taking $17.60 on that 61 ball must go coverall.
Well, nice job, some two.
Second win for some two, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right.
No,
that sounds correct, sir. We've got in 6th place Louis over at the VFW St. James with 321,725 points. Then we've got the back-to-back Eagles Austin players. In 5th place, Sarah Honey with 334,510 points. Of course, that's season 7 champion, Sarah Honey. Then again, over at Eagles Austin in 4th place, it is what I like to always say, Mount Rushmore bingo player, Forget You D, with 358,335 points. Then with 380,365 points, big rise over the last couple weeks, but also a bingo legend himself over at the VFW Spring Lake Park. It's Bad Flop Bob, jumping from 5th to 3rd. Then in 2nd place, it is our favorite player under the sea. It's SpongeBob over at Eagles St. James with 433,360 points. And that's a really nice score at this point in the season. But there's one score that's just a notch better.
Oh, yeah, this score is absolutely incredible.
It's 500. So over $500,000. 510,810 points over at the roadside. It's Devoided, our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota.
Devoided, absolutely dominant throughout this PGL season.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, as model consistency too, racking in points on both nights, Twins Wednesday and Megasoda game night.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to hop right into these location standings because we had a top-tier location falling out. It was Sauk Rapids VFW Post 6992. In 10th place, hopping into the standings, it's Howie Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud with 700,000. 80 points. Then in 9th place, we got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 818,695 points. 8th place, we got Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 819,290 points. 7th place, Moose Lodge in Waite Park with 827,075 points. Then in 6th place, the last location outside the 1 million point club, it's Out Underground Bar and Grill in Mankato with 880,960 points. Now the top 5 locations.
Yes.
All in the 1 million point club.
Okay.
Yeah, dominating the location standings. In 5th place, you got Leo's Bar in New Market with 1,038,665 points. In 4th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Neffy with 1,193,065 points. Then with 1,400,940 points. In 3rd place, it's Cabin Bar in Nicolette. Then in 2nd place, BFW Northfield with 1,570,910 points. And then the final location with 1,837,940 points. It's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids.
Woo, they've been tearing it up. I looked up at the clock. This is a totally sign out, and it was 4:56.
Yes.
So 4-5-6.
Wow.
And we're in game number 11, and I thought there's a lot of luck here.
I understand it. I feel it. It's going to happen. Pushing that luck out is now been pushed out. Way out. Definitely want to get this jackpot out. 52 balls or less. Super, super doable.
That's my little pitch of luck.
Little, I feel like like a little option pitch.
Yeah, a little option pitch on that. So option, you could win or you could not win. You choose to grab the luck or not.
That's not good news.
No.
Kirill Kaprizov has tentatively agreed in KHL. Can still sign with Wild though. Okay, so this is from Frank Servali. This is him updating. Hearing Kirill Kaprizov has tentatively agreed to place with CSKA Moscow on a 1-year deal, 8-figure deal to begin on September 1st. Should a new contract not materialize with the Minnesota Wild, however, the Wild appear ready and willing to talk medium-term length deal.
Okay, there we go. Tanker over at Cabin Bar in Nicolette winning that Musco in 58 balls. Not a bad win at all, Tanker. Nicely done. $23.40. But more important than that, 58 balls. You're in the 50-ball range. This means let's go for that major here, Tanker.
Oh, for sure. You definitely want to go after that major. But here's a little bit. I mean, the whole hang-up for the Minnesota Wild was that they were interested in a 7 to 8 year deal.
Right, they wanted him for the rest of his career, basically.
Yeah, and that was just not the case. Kaprizov camp contends to have been not gotten an offer since April, and but they are still in communications. Both sides are still communicating.
Okay.
So I don't think it is a done deal where Kirill Kaprizov doesn't have any option of getting back with Minnesota Wild, but it just is getting less and less likely, and it scares me.
It does scare me as well, but I do think that when you got a player that wins the Calder Trophy, you're definitely going to figure out a way to get that player signed, get him back in the camp.
Whatever amount of years he wants to play for.
Right.
Like, give him that.
Right.
Because I if he wants a 2-year deal, give him a 2-year deal. If he wants a 1-year deal, give him a 1-year deal. He's a uber talented guy, and you want him to really just come back into the organization. I mean, just the more time he spends here with the Minnesota Wild, I think the more comfortable he'll be, the more he'll be like a Minnesota like guy.
Right.
I feel like that's the big thing.
Yeah, and I thought he was just playing for the Golden Knights, but apparently he wants the right amount of years and the right amount of cash as well.
Oh, for sure. Well, if you want to support the Minnesota Wild, play one of our favorite E-Tab game, Let's Go Wild. It's got some of the best bonus rounds, some of the best graphics, some of the best sounds that you can offer. So you definitely want to go check out Let's Go Wild.
Yeah, no, sometimes it's funny. People want to get paid as much as they can and have the most freedom that they can with the skills that they have for the time that they have. It's weird that people do that.
Yeah, but there's people that get bad advice about their contracts.
Right.
Like we were just talking about beforehand, Dennis Schroeder, who turned down a 4-year, $84 million contract, and now is just getting offered like 1 year, like league minimum contracts.
Yeah, it feels like bad advice.
It's just bad advice. And so, Kirill Kaprizov, don't listen to the bad advice.
No.
Come back to the Minnesota Wild.
It's the state of hockey, man. Come on.
Exactly. You definitely don't want nothing to do with that KHL.
No.
You want the NHL.
NHL. Let's go.
Exactly. We definitely want Kirill Kaprizov back, teamed up with Kevin Fiala.
Absolutely. The two of them, dynamic. We do have a $21.80 must-go prize. That minor's now up to $400.75. That major is really ticking close to 20 grand. It's at 52 balls. We always got that mega sitting out there at 100,000, and it's growing. It's growing like a I don't even know.
I have no clue, but I definitely can't wait till it's when that mega starts clicking up in money count. That's when I get super excited because that means it's gonna go out pretty soon.
John was letting us know that we missed a special event.
We did miss a special event.
We tend to do it because we just get talking about fun stuff, and we're talking about Kirill.
Yeah, we always get super excited about Kirill.
Yeah.
But it is game number 12, so I'm pushing it back to game number 13.
Yeah, 1-3 super lucky game.
And then 13. The next game after that is going to be another lucky game.
Right.
So, it's
back-to-back double luck games.
It's going to be a lot of luck flowing through these next couple games, so definitely keep on playing. But we're seeing if we can give out a 52-ball, 19 grand jackpot.
Yeah.
And it's pretty close to 20 grand, sitting at $19,958.
Yeah.
$42 more, and
that'll spend
for sure.
And you'll also get, if you do that, you get the must-go.
Yeah, so you're even closer to 20 grand.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We got a bunch of people 5 balls away, like Rocket, Some2, and Frank. Let's see. It doesn't. We're not giving out that major, so that means we're working on this $21.80 must-go prize.
Yeah, we'll see who can put this in their hands. We got Chicken Dinner, Rocket, Some2, Frank, a bunch of you guys out there getting after it. Speaking of getting after it, our staff has been really getting after it, trying to get this prime time bets together. We're looking forward to getting that going with you guys. All the versions up till now have been really, really cool, but we want to make sure it's as close to perfect as we can be when we release that out. It's going to match up top PGL locations and players with handicaps and lots of bragging rights. You won't want to miss it.
Well, we got Chicken Dinner over at Riverbend Bar and Grill in Ramsey taking home $21.80 on a 65-ball must-go coverall. Good job, Chicken Dinner.
Yeah, who's the winner? It's Chicken Dinner.
Oh, yeah. I had a chicken lunch.
Did you?
I had orange chicken.
Okay. Yep, I smelt it. I watched you eat it. I was doing some other work.
You were hungry as well.
I was. Yep. So I did watch. It
was while I was eating it while I was watching Amelia and Curtis absolutely nail the Twins bingo broadcast.
That's right. Yeah, you were doing the production work. I was there in Pilot downstairs studios as well. With you.
It smelled good.
Yeah, it smelled really good.
It definitely did. Well, let's head into one of our favorite parts of the entire show.
Yes.
But before we do that, I got something to announce.
Okay.
Because it's a hump game on a Tuesday. Nothing much bigger than a hump game on a Tuesday.
And it's got a little extra luck on it because we sprinkled it with an extra game. So, and it got back-to-back luck games now. Because 13, 14, big luck. Welcome and happy to your hump game here on a Tuesday happy hour broadcast. I was, you might want to participate in this. Your mom was talking about to me today. I was just briefly chatted with her today, and she was like, what do you think the plan should be for Thanksgiving? And I just, I was like, oh, well, you know what? I think our plan should be, I said, well, I don't know if it's our plans. My personal plans are to win a state championship.
That's kind of my plan as well, is to be in that realm.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and win a state championship for Thanksgiving. And then she was like, oh, okay.
Well,
but that was so she okayed it.
I'm glad she okayed it. I mean, if she didn't, then we would have to, pull back from that goal. And
no. But Jen seemed super enthused. She was just like, like it seemed like she was almost wanting a different type of conversation. But I don't know what it could have been.
Yeah, I mean, what possibly could she have been thinking about during football season that wasn't football?
Right. I mean, I was like, well, are you talking about the state championship? That's the goal?
Because that's what's happening on Thanksgiving.
Right.
Well, I was about to head into the fishing report.
Yeah, sorry.
And it's over at the Black Duck area, done by the Outdoor Weekly, just on the 5th. Walleye are biting on island and road lakes in 20 feet of water. Anglers having luck with leeches, panfish, or panfish are hitting on gulls, gillstead, Rabidou, and Pamushi Lake. Black Duck Lake is producing both walleye and sunny in 10 feet of water. Okay. Look for big pike to bite this time of the year on area lakes.
Okay, yeah, that was looking for biting pike.
Oh yeah,
so
big park.
Yeah.
But some really good stuff. I've been hearing a bunch of good stuff about the fish in the fishing report.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems like fish are out on all the lakes across the state, and they are looking for your line.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
They want to be caught right now. They're phoning into the show. They're saying, "Hey, come catch me. Catch me if you can, maybe."
Oh, good Leo DiCaprio movie.
Yes,
Leonardo
very fun.
DiCaprio.
Very fun. Just a reminder that when you play Pilot Games, share those picks with us. We love to get the picks and see your faces. If you win a jackpot, hold up your iPad and let us see your happy face holding the jackpot message. Send us pictures of you playing with your friends or your favorite bartender. You can share your picks on Facebook or by emailing them to jackpots@pilotgames.com. Well, the first time in a long time, I saw Jackpot Jen today. She actually came on to the mothership.
It was awesome.
Yeah, so that was good to see her. She usually just hangs out on the bungee copters.
I know. I missed her over in the bungee copters, and then she finally came back, got to see her. She was getting stuff ready for PyCon.
Yeah. No, a lot of folks, there's a lot of people that we haven't seen in a while walking in to the hangar, boarding the mothership to grab stuff for PyCon.
Oh, yeah. Super, super exciting stuff. But we've already talked about this team. But the Vikings, more Viking stuff.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk more about
Well,
Vikings
I'm going to talk about this really quick because this is pretty impressive. Hall of Fame safety.
Yes.
Troy Polamalu.
Oh.
His first 130 games compared to Harrison Smith's 100.
Dinner. Michelob. David. Yeah, that's the winners. Some top-tier players getting a split of that $19.80 on a lucky game number 13 hump game. And we're getting into another lucky game here with game number 14 back-to-back.
Oh, yeah. That's one of the lucky four numbers in the lucky four bingo that we played at the beginning of this show. Yeah. But I'm going to go over these stats because these are pretty impressive. And just a reminder that Harrison Smith is the most underrated safety in the entire NFL. Right. You got Troy Polamalu, 653 tackles in his first 130 games. Harrison Smith, 747. So over about 100 tackles more in his first 130 games.
Nice.
Had 30 interceptions, Troy Polamalu did, to Harrison Smith's 28 interceptions.
Okay.
So super close in interceptions. Troy Polamalu, 10 sacks. Harrison Smith, 13.5 sacks.
Okay.
Oh, all yeah. Right. Tackles for loss, 44 for Troy Polamalu, 39 for Harrison Smith.
Wow.
I mean, it's just a super impressive. Then you got fumbles forced. They both have 8 TDs. They both have 4. Just some really impressive stats that he's compared to with Hall of Fame level talent. Yeah. And so just a quick reminder, Harrison Smith, completely underrated on this team. But even bigger news for our Vikings, Kellen Mond has been cleared from COVID reserve list.
Nice. And, good.
And he was only out for 10 days.
Yeah, not bad at all. He's a young, healthy guy. Glad to see him get back out on the field and taking care of what he needed to take care of. So,
do you think
we're over 20 now?
Because there's been some really good play from our backup quarterbacks while Kirk Cousins and Kellen Mond were gone.
Yeah.
Do you think Jake Browning is going to be QB2 heading into Week 1, or is it going to be Kellen Mond QB2 in Week 1?
I would put money on Browning, just because of experience level. But Mund, Mund's got time to develop.
Yes,
I think he's going to be really good. I said it before the draft.
Oh yeah,
I'm a Mund fan.
Yeah, you thought he was the Dak Prescott of the draft before the Vikings picked him.
Yeah.
And then now that the Vikings picked him, with the amount of talent they have surrounding him in the Vikings offense, I think if he went in for Kirk Cousins on any game, he would perform at least pretty good.
Yeah, no, I really do believe in him. So he may, he's a rookie, so we'll see what happens. But Jake Browning got all those reps while everybody was out with COVID protocol. So that's really good for Jake. So we'll see where it all falls out. We got $21.80 on this month's go. We got $452 on this minor and over $20K now on that major. So we're on a lucky game 14 currently, and we're having a blast hanging out with you guys here during this happy hour. Of course, it is a Bingo Palooza Tuesday, so we got Megasota Game Night coming up at 6:40 with Jordy and John.
Okay, with the new addition to our wide receiver core, the 6'6" freak of nature, Warren Jackson.
Okay.
Who came out of Colorado State. Do you think that he is going to compete for the wide receiver 3 spot?
Oh, it's interesting. Up until I first heard about Warren Jackson, I thought like he was a guy that like you hear quotes from. Yeah. It's like take the path less traveled, Warren Jackson. Because I like the name. It sounds very like, I feel like that he's going to say really intelligent things.
Exactly.
Maybe he can also catch really hard balls.
I mean, he's 6'6", so, I mean, he's definitely got the catch radius to do it.
Yeah.
In college, he was great at getting a high ball route. His final year in college, he had over 1,000 yards receiving, so was a really dominant receiver in his final year. Had to miss 1 year due to COVID.
Yep.
Then ended up just getting caught up in the wash of everything, and is now with our Minnesota Vikings.
Right.
Could be one of those guys that just slipped out of a lot of NFL guys' view due to COVID situations.
Yeah, no, I love rooting for these young guys to make it, have success. And when you got a guy that's got that kind of attribute, like being 6'6",
Yeah, and he can run too.
Yeah.
Like I was watching highlights, and he was running past college DBs.
Wow.
So I mean, I think he's definitely a below 4'7" guy.
I'll tell you what, I'm going to make this promise to Warren Jackson. If he becomes wide receiver 3, we'll invite him to the East Lawn to hang out with us. You and I after the broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of times we'd like to hang out on the East Lawn.
Oh, for sure.
And we would invite him to it. Oh, we got Larry Fritz is still a free agent and hasn't announced retirement. So, of course, long time Minnesota Viking ball boy. Why wouldn't he want to finish his career here? He started here.
Come over with your good old pal Patrick Peterson.
Yeah.
But we got Randy, splitting that must-go prize of $21.80. Larry is playing at Wow Zone, and Randy at Paradise Resort Bar and Grill.
My name's Randy. This is my brother Randy, and we've got my other brother Larry on that
Larry. Well, good to see those two winners
there. My
there.
father-in-law, your grandpa's name.
Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, good to see Larry. But we're going to take a quick break for this game number 15. We'll be back for game number 16 really quickly. Hey guys, and we've had a wonderful another week of Season X. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of jackpots, lots of big money going out. But for the rolling week, we've had 16 for last week. We had 55 for Season X so far, and we just keep on rolling, keep on getting those jackpots higher and higher. But we had a bunch of great jackpots just go out just on the weekend.
Yeah, no, it's been an amazing Season X, and this weekend was no different. On Friday, we kicked off the weekend with Bob Track 6 over at Eagles Mankato, winning $2,200. It was a great way to kick off the weekend, but Saturday was a bang of jackpots. We started off the day with Louie, not L-O-U-I-E Louie, but L-O-O-Y Louie over at Beartown Lounge with $1,100. But then a person that's no stranger to jackpots got
always getting jackpots
into it. It's 2A girl over at Tipsy Turtle, winning $4,623.50. Like I said on Cup of Joe with Jordy, I don't know how many jackpots 2A girl has won, but it's a bunch. Then we finished off Saturday with Hot Chicken over at Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley, winning $2,237.96. And that wrapped up the weekend, and now we're getting rolled in another week here in Season X.
Hey, we've had so much fun playing Jackpot Hunter $1 edition from 4 to 6 every single day. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people gaining points. A lot of people winning jackpots as well. But these standings have been some of the most craziest standings we've had in the entire part of our 3 standings. The PGL, the Twiking Zone, and the Jackpot Hunter standings. But the Jackpot Hunter standings, ties on ties on ties for this.
That is no question about it. In 10th place, we got a 9-way tie. That's how we get it done. We got 1 away at Shady's Railside. Ralph at Red River Event Center. Mrs. Norm at Boudoir's Bar. In Spanky 303, American Legion Fridley. Z at Boxcar Bar. Sagey at Ray J's Woodbury. Joni at Mama T's Castle Tap. Dubbed at Titans Sports Saloon. Squigs at VFW Brooklyn Park. Yeah, they're all tied up at 5,000 points and sitting in 10th place.
Oh, that's a big place. That's a big 9-way 10th place tie.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Then in 9th place, all of them themselves, it's Thirsty over American Legion Rice. But then what I would have thought was a big tie.
Hey guys, and we are getting enrolled into game number 16 of the broadcast, but we got the winner from game number 15.
Tank over at Duffy's Bar and Grill, winning $31.20. I feel like I'd like to have Tank on my own line.
Yeah, I mean, duh.
It's Tank.
Duh, I want Tank. I'm always going to take a Tank.
Right.
But I feel like Tank's got to wear a cowboy collar.
Yeah, for sure.
If he's playing, he's got to wear a cowboy collar. He's got to have he's got to have the arm braces, the knee braces,
He just he's eating raw meat before
there's
game.
Too many bars for him to even see out of
playing
his
in
face
a
mask.
rage.
Exactly. That is Tank right there on the football field. But we are now balls dropping in this game number 16, and we got a $21 must-go, a $518 major, and a $20,000 major that's available. I said major for the $518. That one is a minor.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, we're playing Jackpot Hunter. It's $1 edition, happy hours, and we have a standings in this game.
Oh, yeah, and these standings have been absolutely nuts.
Yeah, they
because we got, in 10th place, a 6-way tie between Ambo at Bierstute White Bear Lake, Michelob at Neeson's Gaylord, Mrs. T at Eagle St. Cloud, and 1 away at American Legion Rice. Also tied up with Spanky 303 and Thirsty. It's just so many players all tied up for that 10th place spot with 6,000 points.
At one point in these standings, we had an 11-way tie in that 10th place. Then we kind of cleared that out.
Down.
And now it's coming right back.
I hope not. Well, in 7th place, we have another 3-way tie between Mrs. Norm at Lincoln Depot, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Rufus at Belchester's Tavern with 7,000 points. Only 1,000 point gap between them and 10th place.
Okay.
Then 6th place, only 1,000 points ahead of that 7th place spot. It's Sandbar at Shore 96, a player who just got a win today. Then in 5th place, only 1,000 points ahead of Sandbar. So if Yags 370 doesn't get a win, Sandbar has caught up to Yags 370 over at Riverboat Depot with 9,000 points. Then in 3rd place, we have a two-way tie between two players with 10,000 points. It's Evcon at American Legion Rice and Lula Finn at American Legion Shakopee. Then 1st place with 12,000 points, we got Amy Payme at American Legion Rice and Otter 61 at VFW Coon Rapids.
I think the hat trick just got done. Winner, chicken dinner over at the Rivers Bend Bar and Grill in Ramsey, winning $21 on that one. That was game number 16. Means we're getting enrolled in game number 17 of the broadcast. Let me jump into these location standings in Jackpot Hunter. In 8th place, we got a newcomer, Concordia Lanes New Home, tying it up with Monty Sports Bar, Spring Lake Park, Corner Pocket Rice, Pappy's Cafe, Coon Rapids. They all got 14,000 points. Then in 7th place, all to themselves, it's Shady's Railside in Rice with 17,000 points. Then with 19,000 points over in Sartell, it's the Riverboat Depot Season 9 champions who in 6th place. In 5th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon falling back from 3rd down to 5th. They are in Oakdale. They got 21,000 points.
Oh, yeah.
Then with 22,000 points, we got them all knotted up here in 3rd place. It's Municipal Liquor Store Akeley and American Legion Shakopee. But then we jump into our 25,000 points club, and in 2nd place wasn't a tie for 1st place. Now dropping down just a little bit, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul. Then with 30,000, just 1,000 more, 30,000 points. Over in Rice, it's the American Legion. They're the #1 location in Jackpot Hunter.
That's a tight race, though, between Country Lounge and American Legion Rice.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just 1,000 points separating them two, I think it's anybody's game right now.
For sure. I totally concur.
Oh, yeah. Well, next is Celebrity Birthdays.
Yes.
And
Celebrity
born
birthday.
in... Celebrity birthday. Ba-ba-ba-ba. It's Henry Nessel, a German-Swiss industrialist. He was born in 1814, and he was the founder of the Nestle brand.
Yeah, Nestle. I love.
Nestle.
I love their cocoa products. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely like the chocolate milk.
Yeah, for sure. It's a Swedish treat.
For sure. We thank you, Henry Nessel, for giving us so many good different cocoa products from all the things that I love that involve cocoa.
For sure. In 1874, Herbert Hoover became our 31st president eventually, but he was born this faithful day in 1874.
Happy birthday, Herbert.
Yeah.
Well, next one, born in 1898. It's Jack Haley, also known as John Joseph, actor from The Wizard of Oz and Ford Star Review. Yeah.
I wonder if he was actually the wizard.
Oh.
That's just me saying wild and crazy things. But that major's over 20 grand. That minor's $560. That must go is $33.80.
I hope he's the wizard.
That would be awesome. The next celebrity birthday, I spied it there, is awesome.
We're finding out who was the wizard.
The wizard. Oh, he's the Tin Man.
He was the Tin Man.
That's pretty awesome too.
I mean, that's an iconic thing. I mean, now that I'm seeing him, I totally can tell that he was the Tin Man.
Yeah.
But if you don't know that he's the Tin Man, you can't see it in the face. But you could totally tell that they just had they added a little bit to his nose and just gave him the silver look. And that's definitely Jack Haley.
Yeah, nicely done, Jack Haley. But this next is really iconic for so many reasons.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, am I doing it?
Oh, yeah.
1928, Jimmy Dean, country and rockabilly singer. He sang Big Bad John. He was a television host on the Jimmy Dean Show, and he was an actor in Diamonds Are Forever. But the big thing for me is he's also the sausage maker.
Oh, my goodness.
Love me some Jimmy Dean sausage.
I didn't even... Is it bad that I didn't really realize that Jimmy Dean was like other things?
Yeah, like he was mainly famous for being a singer.
Yes.
And then got in the
Like,
sausage. Got in the sausage.
Like
biz,
I knew Jimmy Dean as a singer, and I knew Jimmy Dean as a sausage maker, but I never thought. I thought it was like, because I just thought Jimmy Dean, it could be a very common name.
Yeah.
Like, well, there's K-Bat over at Ox Yoke Inn in Independence, taking that 33. Wow, in 56 balls.
So close.
Yeah, it's $33.80, just 4 balls away from taking home 20 grand.
Yeah, no. So you didn't realize you knew Jimmy Dean the singer and you knew Jimmy Dean the sausage maker.
Oh yeah,
but
breakfast sandwiches. I love their breakfast sandwiches.
Yeah, but you hadn't realized that they come.
Exactly. Didn't realize it was the same person.
Yeah.
No?
No. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Jimmy Bean, multi-talented.
Yes.
Next celebrity birthday, born in 1947. A person with my name.
Yes.
It's Ian Anderson, rock singer, flute player.
Ooh, that's multi-talented.
Yeah, guitarist and songwriter.
I think he was the front man for Jethro Tull. Yeah,
wow, that's really cool. He did Bundle in the Jungle and Locomotive Breath.
All right. Yeah, the iconic rock band, Jethro Tull.
Oh, yeah. Jethro Tull.
In 1959, Rosanna Arquette, actress, she was in Desperately Seeking Susan and After Hours.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Rosanna.
Yeah.
Born in 1960, it's Kenny Perry, golfer, 4-time champion, tour majors title, 2-time U.S. Senior Open, 14-time PGL Tour title winner.
Nice. Yeah, that's really impressive. In 1960, this is a great actor, Antonio Banderas. He's an actor. He was in the movie Philadelphia, of course, with Tom Hanks in that. And Evita and Zorro.
Oh,
I love him in Zorro. Yeah.
Yeah, he's iconic for being Zorro in those films.
And he's also, like, your childhood favorite. He was the dad in
Spy Kids.
Yeah, Spy Kids.
He was the dad in Spy Kids. He also voices in Puss in Boots.
Yep.
He was, in a lot of different things. Variety. He was a really good voice actor.
Recently, this year, he's in Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Oh.
I've never seen it, Hitman's Bodyguard, which is kind of like this comedy action movie, right?
Okay.
And then now they got the sequel, Hitman's Wife's Bodyguard.
Okay.
I don't know anything about it.
I'm willing to watch it. It seems like a lot of fun. He must have. Did he voice Puss in Boots? Is he?
I think
he is.
He is Puss in Boots.
He is Puss in Boots. That's awesome. That's just an iconic guy. That you. Just having such success being a just regular actor, but then becoming Puss in Boots as a voice actor. There's not many bigger roles than that in voice acting.
Yeah, no, he did a nice job with that for sure. So that's very, very cool. We got balls about to start dropping here in game number 18 now here on the broadcast. Antonio Banderas had birthday. Our next birthday, 1962. It's Suzanne Collins. She's the author of the Hunger Games trilogy.
Oh yeah, I like the books a lot.
Okay.
I think the books were phenomenal. I wasn't a huge fan of the movies. I thought the movies were kind of underwhelming. But still entertaining.
Entertaining movies, yeah.
But I really enjoyed the book series. I thought it was a really fun read. Reading long series books like that isn't something I do on a regular basis. Yeah. But the Hunger Games really grabbed me and pulled me in for. I just couldn't take my eyes off of it.
Nice.
Next celebrity birthday, born in 1967, It's Riddick Bowe, heavyweight boxing champion.
There you go.
Do you know anything about Riddick Bowe?
I remember him as a boxing champion. I think he was a Olympic boxer as well. Like, I think that's the first time we heard about Riddick Bowe was in the Olympics, and then he went on to have a nice professional career, became heavyweight champion of the world, and nice boxer.
Yeah, he competed from 1989 to all the way up until 2008.
Okay.
He was the reigning undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in 1992. And as an amateur, he won the silver medal as the super heavyweight division at the 1988 Summer Olympics.
There you go. All right, Riddick Bowe. Very, very good.
Yeah, you talked about first time he came on the scene, Olympics.
There you go. I thought I remembered that, and sometimes the old memory, it's like a steel trap, just a little rusty.
Oh, yeah.
Then in 1968, it's Michael Bivins, of course, American pop vocalist. He was one of the lead singers of New Edition, and then they created after that. Wait a second, though. I'll wait for it.
We got K-Bat over at Ox Yoke Inn in Independence getting another win on the broadcast, taking home $36.20. Good job, K-Bat.
Yeah, K-Bat, 2 in a row. That's really impressive. So Michael Bivins, then they formed, when New Edition broke up, 3 of the members of New Edition formed Belle Biv DeVoe. So, that girl is poison.
Oh, it's that. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely recognize him now that I see his face. I just didn't, the name didn't get it.
Yeah.
But has done so many big things like Candy Girl, Poison, Can't You Stand the Rain. Lots of really big songs.
Yeah. Well, I see Cool It Now. That's an iconic song, too, just on the list here.
For sure.
Cool it now. You got to slow it down. Yep.
Oh, yeah, some really good music that he created. Next is College Hall of Fame QB, born in 1970, Gino
Torretta.
He was a Heisman Trophy winner and 2-time national champ.
Yeah, he was the quarterback of those iconic Miami, the U teams when it was like Michael Irvin and all those guys. He was the quarterback.
That must have been a really easy job back then.
Yeah, and then he did end up quarterbacking for the Minnesota Vikings at one point.
Oh, that's really awesome to hear. Just didn't turn out as well as his college career.
No, his college career much more significant than his NFL career.
When you're throwing to Michael Irvin, though, it makes it a lot easier.
It does. For sure. Yeah, then another big-time birthday in 1995, the day after Irv Smith Jr.'s birthday, the best running back in these NFL, it's Dalvin Cook.
Yeah, happy birthday, Dalvin Cook, the best running back in the entire NFL.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, definitely happy birthday to him. Always dominating and always having a lot of fun while he's doing it.
For sure.
Oh, last and final celebrity birthday, born in 1997. It's Kylie Jenner, model, TV, and social media personality. Was a part of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. She had a child with Travis Scott.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So big time rapper. And happy birthday, Kylie Jenner, one of the biggest makeup people in the entire makeup world.
That's what I knew her from. That I knew she had really, as an influencer on social media, that had spiraled into a huge cosmetic.
I think she might be the #1 cosmetic brand in the entire U.S.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, what that realm of like social media and reality TV has been able to birth people into success-wise is amazing to me. But good for her, Kylie Jenner. So
I take it back. Procter & Gamble is the biggest.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty big company.
Because that's from in the U.S. That's from Cincinnati. So I'm not gonna. Yeah. That is definitely the biggest one.
All right. Well, we went over all of our standings. Did you have any Timberwolves news?
No, just it's summer league time. I'm looking for Jaden McDaniels. I want to hear news about him. I want to see him really take that next step and become a top tier defensive 3-point shooting type guy. But I've heard a lot of good things from Noel, I think is his name. He was having a really good night. Give me 1 second. And I will pull that up.
We are at a must-go of $34 out there. That minor's at $648. That major's at $20,156, and we are 41 balls into it. We're getting an article here from Higgins.
Jalen Noel.
Okay.
He had a really nice summer league debut.
Nice, very good. Well, see if we can hit this on this minor in 50 balls right here. Not this round.
Well, let's see if get in the next two. This is always running a little bit late. So I'm seeing right here, not quite working on a $34 must-go prize, but we got a Twins bingo standings that we got to go over.
Yeah.
That we also like to call the Twiking Zone. Well, in 10th place, we have big-time player. Well, I hit the players last time, so I'm going to let you hit the players this time.
Jumping in.
I almost did it, almost stole it from you. Not going to do it.
Okay, all right. In 10th place, we got Looser Dave over at VFW Spring Lake Park with 50,000 points. 51,000 points over at Lucky Tavern. It's puts in 9th place.
Well, we got JTG and Trellin.
Yeah.
JTG at Cornerstone Pub and Prime and Neighbors Eatery and Saloon for Trellin.
Yeah, Trellin's just Trellin.
Splitting $34 on that game number 19 of the broadcast. We're going to be getting enrolled into game number 20. That means we only have 4 games left. So make sure you're getting enrolled, press and play. There's only a few more shots at this 20 grand 52 ball major.
In 8th place here in the Twiking Zone, it is Baba Booey over at Granite City Food and Brewery in Roseville. That's 52,000 points. With 53,000 points over at St. Paul Park Legion, it's Jack Pine in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Lucky Tim over at the Lakefront Bar with 54,000 points. Then we got a little jump up to 71,000 points. It's over at Corky's Bar in South Haven. That player's Nan in 5th place. In 4th place, we've got Season 9 champion Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 72,000 points. Then with 79,000 points over at the Roseville VFW, it's Joni moving back 1 spot from 2nd to 3rd. In 2nd place, jumping up from 3rd to 2nd, it's High Horizon SNS over at Willie McCoy's of Andover with 88,000 points. Then we've got one member of the 100,000 point club. That is with 123,000 points over at the Corner Bar in Goodhue. Our number 1 player in the state of Minnesota, not lucky.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm going to hit these location standings falling out of our locations. Lakefront Bar in La Center.
Yes.
Big time location, but joining the standings is a big location in itself. It's Bleachers in Maplewood with 70,000 points. In 9th place, we got Miniger's Sports Hub in La Cresta with 75,000 points. 8th place, it's American Legion Fridley with 79,000 points. 7th place, St. Paul Park Legion with 80,000 points. In 6th place, we got Mapleview Lounge 2 with 81,000 points. Then in 5th place, with 89,000 points, it's Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale. Then in 4th place, it's Carboni's Pizzeria Pub Oak Park Heights with 91,000 points. You just have 20 seconds to get enrolled in this game number 20. So get enrolled, press play. We want to give out one of these prizes to you, but I'm going to continue to hit these standings because the next location, moving all the way from 9th place to 3rd place, it's Corky's Bar South Haven with 93,000 points. 2nd place, Corner Bar in Goodhue with 159,000 points. And in 1st place, VFW Spring Lake Park with 168,000 points.
Nicely done. I was over here working on that. Oh, we got a message in from Yags37. We haven't checked in with Yags in a while.
Yeah.
It's sure great to hear from Yags. He says, "Hi, boys. Not playing yet. Just got done with work. Just got fix for Friday on Twitch." All right, nicely done. Thanks for checking in with us. Let's send him out some luck.
All right, I'll stack you up with some luck to send out to Yags370, one of our favorite guys checking in. Make sure you use some of that luck. Get over for Mega Soda Game Night so you can try and win that 73 grand, Yags. I mean, that is a ginormous jackpot, and I know you know how to win them.
Absolutely. Hey, I was just giving that long snap shot of the luck out to Yags370. Made me think I just saw my good buddy Brad St. Louis, of course, longtime NFL long snapper. His son now just got moved up from being ranked number 2 long snapper in high school football right now to the number 1 ranked long snapper in high school football.
Oh, congrats. That is awesome
out
to
there
hear.
To Lance.
Really out there killing it, putting in the work, training hard. I know he can put some real zip on that ball when he's long snapping.
Yeah, I saw it was like his count on his kick long snap was under a second.
That's insane. That is so fast. I can't even imagine.
I don't want to catch that thing.
That seems tough. Like, that would actually be a skill to be able to put that down for the kicker.
Yeah.
Like, laces out, no, I can't control that.
Yeah, right.
But we got a great Minnesota State Fair food spotlight that we can hit. And this one seems super, super tasty.
Yes.
A little bit of blueberry raspberry blitzed. Yeah, it's a traditional hand pie filled with a raspberry, blueberry, and apple blend infused with UV blue vodka and topped off with some cotton candy sugar.
Hold on to that for a second. We got BBKB over at the Rusty Nail Thief River Falls, winning that $35.20. Nicely done, BBKB.
Yeah, and now we're going to be getting enrolled.
I'm not sure. Ticks. Oh, he's getting his tickets. Tickets for Friday at PyCon. Yeah,
yes,
awesome.
yes.
Yeah. Nice.
That's good to hear.
I thought he was getting a fix on Friday.
I was like, fix?
A fix for Friday. All right. Get your fixing.
Get your fixing on. I guess. Woohoo. But yeah, we definitely want to see you there Friday. Yeah. I can't wait. I know I'm going to be there. I know John Higgins is going to be there. Maybe I'll FaceTime you if I see Yags.
Yeah, you'll have to do it. Yeah, unfortunately, Yags, I got 2-a-dayers. I got football camp going on right now, so I couldn't make it out there. But also, I'm going to try to make out. We're going to be broadcasting live with the Vikings for one of their games this season.
Oh, yeah.
And so we're going to be going out to Minnesota for one of the Vikings games. We'll let you know. We'll keep an update on when that happens. And have to get together when we get out there. So
for sure. But we were just talking about the blue raspberry blitz. Awesome. I mean, just absolutely delicious. Pie filled with raspberry, blueberry, apple, and blend infused with UV vodka, topped with some cotton candy sugar. Slap me silly. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, for sure.
And you can get that over at Siri's Tipsy Pies. That's right. She makes a bunch of Tipsy Pies, and you can get that in the food building on the south wall.
That makes me think of the Tipsy Turtle where 2A Girl plays.
Oh, yeah.
So, anyways, no, that sounds really, really good. Well, I think you did. Did you do players in our Jackpot Hunter standings as well? Because you had to do the 10.
Yes, yeah. I did. I did have to do the 10th place last time.
All right. So I get to take these honors.
Oh yeah, you guys are earning points for these standings right now. So there's going to be definitely some huge shakeups. I know some big players are definitely going to be tying up with each other after we get these going, because I know the 6th place player got a win today.
Yeah, no, they did. So could be tying up with you, Yags, since you're watching the broadcast. You're going to have to get a win to get out of this tie. It looks like that Sandbar, unless Sandbar gets another win, then Sandbar might pass you, man. You better get after it.
Craziness.
But
craziness.
Here it is, craziness in 10th place. We've got 6 of you all knotted up, new to the standings. Ambo at Burstube, White Bear Lake, Michelob at Neeson's Gaylord, Mrs. T at Eagles, St. Cloud. They all joined. One away at American Legion Rice. Spanky 303 at American Legion Fridley, and Thursday at American Legion Rice as well. They all have 6,000 points. Then with 7,000 points, we got a 3-way tie over. It's Mrs. Norm at Lincoln Depot, Wolfstein at Carboni's Pizza, CR Billiards, and Rufus at Belchester Tavern. They all got 7,000. They're all in 7th place. Wow. Then in 6th place, again, we said she got a win earlier today. It's Sandbar over at the Shore 96 with 8,000 points. Then in 5th place, it's Yags 370. We've just been chatting with him here on the broadcast over at the Riverboat Depot. He's got 9,000 points. He is season 9 champion. In 3rd place, we got with 10,000 points over at American Legion Rice. It's Evcon, and American Legion Shakopee. It's Lula Finn.
Oh,
Then we've got a two-way tie in first place. It's Amy Pamey at American Legion Rice and Otter61 at VFW Coon Rapids. They both got 12,000 points, and that rounds out our players.
Yeah, good job to all those players, absolutely dominating our standings. But here's those locations that are dominating as well. In 8th place, we have a bunch of people tied. It's Concordia Lanes, New Ulm, Monty Sports Bar in Spring Lake Park, Corner Pocket in Rice, and Pappy's Cafe 2 in Coon Rapids, all with 14,000 points. Then in 7th place, we got Shady's Railside in Rice with 17,000 points. 19,000 points in 6th place, it's Riverboat Depot in Sartell, home of the Yags crew. In 5th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 21,000 points, home of the bingo wizard herself, Elsa, and sometimes Joni as well.
Yeah.
In 3rd place, we got a two-way tie between Municipal Liquor Store in Akeley and American Legion Shakopee. They both have 22,000 points. And then in 2nd place, in the 25,000 point club with 29,000 points, it's Country Lounge in St. Paul. And in 1st place with 30,000 points, it's American Legion Rice.
Nicely done, guys. Well, we got a special one here on this day in history. It jumps over, we love our partnership with the Minnesota Twins, and this jumps right into the MLB.
Oh.
This was on August 10th, 1981.
Okay.
So Pete Rose of the Philadelphia Phillies gets the 3,631st hit of his baseball career, breaking Stan Musial's record for the most hits as a National Leaguer.
And before you keep on going with that, we got Nathan over at the Pickled Loon and Twitchy at Concordia Lanes in New Ulm, splitting $34.60 on a 66-ball must-go coverall. Now we'll be getting enrolled in game number 22. Last 2 games of the broadcast. You guys definitely want to get enrolled. Press play. We want to give out some of this mad cash to you.
Yeah, for sure. Well, he's talking about, on this day in 1981, Pete Rose got his 3,631st hit.
Insane.
That broke Stan Musial's record for the most hits as a National Leaguer. The record-breaking hit came in a game against the St. Louis Cardinals, the team with whom Musial had spent his entire career. That's cool. Yeah, and the former hits king was on hand to congratulate Rose, so super, super fun.
That's super, super cool. I mean, you love it when someone can break a milestone record like that.
Yep.
I mean, in 1981, Pete Rose absolutely dominating the MLB by getting all those hits.
Yeah, I hope someday Pete gets into the Hall of Fame.
Is he not in the Hall of Fame?
No, because he got caught that he was gambling on baseball.
Oh, yes.
He never gambled against his team. He just gambled on that he would win.
That's confidence.
That's right.
That's confidence. I mean, illegal, but confidence.
Right.
But we just have 1 minute to get enrolled in this game number 22. We have a $791 minor that's sitting at 50 balls or less. A major that is at $20 grand. It's $20,261, 52 balls or less.
Yep.
That's what we give out in Twins Bingo every time we give out a jackpot.
Right on.
And then we got a mega jackpot sitting at 100 grand. That's 43 balls or less. It's not impossible, but I mean, it would be tough to do, and I would be super ecstatic if you did it.
Yes.
But we got something really important I got to go over.
Yes. Most important.
This is a super important one. It's the charity spotlight. What you guys are doing. Why we say at the end of every single broadcast when you play Pilot Games, your community wins, is because you guys are supporting charities every single time you guys play Pilot Games. And this week we're highlighting the St. Cloud Youth Hockey. St. Cloud Youth Hockey Association will strive towards providing all members with a positive growing environment which enhances a competitive spirit, defining sportsmanship and respect for others through the sport of hockey. And I think that is just a key part of team sports in a young kid's life, learning how to work with others, learning how to be respectful, sportsmanship, and all that thing whilst maintaining competitive, driven for your goal. I think it's just a really important lesson that these youth sports teach.
For sure. No, that's super cool. And when you go play at MT's on 8th in St. Cloud or Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud, you are supporting the St. Cloud Youth Hockey Association, and that's super awesome.
Oh, yeah, for sure. We like those 2 locations. Let's send them out some luck.
All right.
MT's on 8th in St. Cloud and Howie's Sports Bar and Grill.
Okay, I'm going to split them up. So I got 2. I'm going to throw one with my right, one with my left, and There we go.
Don't worry, he's ambidextrous.
Yeah.
No, he's not. But we got a great lineup for you guys on this Mega Soda game night. We're going to have so many different fun tournament and like progressive games. It's going to be so much fun. Right at 640, a little bit of easy money action.
Yeah.
We're going to have 50 winners in that game. So, I mean, lots of winners.
Yep.
You're definitely not going to want to miss out on that easy money.
Yeah, for sure. Then at top 10 is coming in second at $6.57. It's going to be $10 to play, and you're going to have 10 winners. Of course, you're going to have 10 because it's top 10.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And then right at 7-Eleven, we love a good 7-Eleven game. It's going to be a little bit of fishing derby, $20. It's going to be 25 winners on that one. There is a smallmouth sitting at $20, a largemouth sitting at $20. The jackpots ain't very high, but you're still going to have a lot of fun on that fishing derby, and there's still going to be some cash to win.
For sure. And then at 7:32, we've got this very game you're playing right now. You're going to play that $1 edition jackpot hunter. We've got all these prizes that you're seeing right here. If they don't go out this game or the game right here after, that's going to be all sitting there available. There's a ton of players, of course, on Mega Soda Game Night, so the must-goes are super high, and it pushes all these jackpots up, so you're going to want to be a part of that as well.
Oh, for sure.
But tell them how the night ends.
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
wait before you do, though. Happy Oat over at Pappy's Cafe in Coon Rapids, getting that must-go of $36.20. That means we're getting enrolled in our last game of the night.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, did you talk about...
Oh, no, I skipped. I started jumping ahead.
Oh, yeah. No, got super excited because right at 7:39, we're going to have a little bit of open season action. They're going to be... Your guys going to be hitting the slopes, trying to hit maybe over in the tundra, maybe in the up north.
Yeah.
Maybe even the hunting cabin. You're going to be able to find the golden buck. You're definitely going to have a lot of fun.
You know what we should do?
$10, 25 winners.
Before we leave the camo room here,
Yes.
we should take the four-wheeler keys because Jordy and John, I don't think they should be on the four-wheeler.
No, they would be too dangerous. They'd probably run over a player, and you know, you don't know. Those players are just enjoying their time in the cornfield.
Exactly.
And then
a drink on.
Then you see Jordy and John riding on their four-wheeler.
Yeah.
And it's just no good.
No. Let's take the keys.
We're taking them. But you were talking about the great way we're going to end off tonight.
Huge. Well, let's speak for itself. It's Jackpot Jungle. It's got a 54-ball coverall. Okay. This is where it's at. I mean, it's over $73,000 before anyone gets enrolled. I mean, yeah.
And you say it usually clicks up $2,000 while players are getting enrolled, so it's going to be closer to 35 grand than it is the 75 grand than it is the 73 grand.
Absolutely.
I mean, absolutely insane jackpot. 54 balls or less.
It's very, very doable. Yeah, you're going to want to be a part of all that. So make sure you're in here for this very special PyCon Week. Mega Soda Game Night is a Bingo Palooza Tuesday. They're going to be coming live at 6:40 with you guys right after we get off air after this game. You guys are going to be playing some 50-cent Jackpot Hunter. You got 40 minutes of that, and then you will be with our guest special hosts, Jordy and John, for a huge Mega Soda Game Night.
Oh, yeah, that's for sure. But you're also going to be earning some PGL points during tonight, and that's going to be affecting the PGL standings where there's some big shakeups ready to get crazy. Because in 10th place, we got Gramps over at the Sunset Grill with 280,405 points. 9th place, 2A Girl, a jackpot winning player, playing at the Tipsy Turtle with 289,610 points. In 8th place, a big-time player, has been in multiple different top 10s throughout multiple different seasons. It's Sloppy at Malone's Bar and Grill with 293,615 points. Well, a player I can say the same things as I did about Sloppy. In 7th place, it's Drumski over at the Underground Bar and Grill with 319,905 points. 6th place, a player that finished in the top 3 last season for PGL.
Yes. I think.
I'm pretty sure.
We can double check that in a second. We can just roll down the script.
For sure. But just one of those top tier players. It's Louis over at VFW St. James with 321,725 points. Fifth place, Sarah Honey at Eagles Austin with 334,510 points. In fourth place, we got Forget You D at Eagles Austin with 558,335 points. Then with 380,365 points. In third place, it's Bad Flop Bob at VFW Spring Lake Park. Can he continue his rise? It went from outside the standings to 6th, then to 5th, then to 3rd. Absolutely dominating these standings. Second place, it's our favorite pilot player under the sea. It's SpongeBob at Eagles St. James with 433,360 points. And in first place, Devoided at the roadside with 510,810 points.
Well, they've been killing it. And jumping into our standings from outside the standings into 10th place, it's Howie's Sports Bar and Grill in St. Cloud. In the 9th place, we've got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley. Then in 8th place, it's Root River Saloon in Lanesboro. 7th place is Moose Lodge Wait Park in St. Cloud. In Mankato, we've got the Underground Bar and Grill, and they find themselves in 6th place. They got 880,960 points. Then we get into our top 5. All the top 5 are in the 1 million point club. In 5th, we got Leo's Bar New Market. In 4th place, we got Neighborhood Tavern in Effie. In 3rd place, it's Cabin Bar Nicolette. In 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. And then our number 1 location with 1,837,940 points over in Sauk Rapids, it's Danny's Dugout. They're the number 1 location in PGL.
Yeah, they've been absolutely dominant, but we got a big PGL player getting the win.
SpongeBob, Eagles St. James, winning $52 on that must-go prize. Good luck, SpongeBob, out there in PGL. We know you're vying for that big championship this season. You're in 2nd place currently, and we'll be rooting for you tonight.
Oh, for sure. Louis was top 3 in our was 3rd place in our PGL standings.
Yeah, just behind Lou Bear and Bones.
Yeah, so really good job to SpongeBob getting the win, getting yourself warmed up for this PGL night. But you guys, make sure you're coming out. It's just 40 minutes of this 50-cent Jackpot Hunter, and then we'll be heading into some really fun games for Mega Soda Game Night. But most importantly, remember, when you play Pilot games, your community wins.
Great luck out there tonight, guys.
See ya.
Bill's Sports Saloon in Blaine with 467,705 points, the best that we have to offer so far in Season X.
Yeah, Devoided heading towards 500,000 points. Really has been racking in points all season long. Yeah. Well, let's check out these locations that they've definitely been racking in points all season long.
For sure.
In 10th place, we got Moose Lodge at Wait Park in St. Cloud with 630,370 points. 9th place, it's VFW St. James with 642,570 points. Over there in Mankato with 685,690 points. In 8th place, it's the Underground Bar and Grill. 7th place, Root River Saloon 2 in Lanesboro with 697,585 points. 6th place, jumping from outside of our standings into 6th place, really shooting up on that Wednesday. It's Leo's Bar in Newmarket with 760,525 points. In 5th place, we got Valley Lanes in Spring Valley with 818,695 points. Then with 872,905 points. In 4th place, it's Neighborhood Tavern in Effie, and now we're heading into the 1 million point club because all of our top 3 locations are in that 1 million point club. They've been absolutely killing it with 1,095,955 points. In 3rd place, it's Cabin Bar in Nicolette. Then with 1,365,800 points. In 2nd place, it's VFW Northfield. And then that location trying to make it this week. I think this week they're going to make it into the 2 million point club.
Okay.
But they right now are sitting with 1,709,820 points. In 1st place, it's Danny's Dugout in Sauk Rapids.
Yeah, those locations have been crushing it out there. Make sure you're here on Tuesday at 6:40. You're back here again on Wednesday at 7 p.m. We got 2 back-to-back huge PGL nights. And also make sure you're playing that sports link on our Player Connect app. That's another great way to get your PGL points. Good luck this week, guys.
Hey guys, and we've had a wonderful another week of Season X. It's been a lot of fun, a lot of jackpots, lots of big money going out. But for the rolling week, we've had 16 for last week. We had 55 for Season X so far, and we just keep on rolling, keep on getting those jackpots higher and higher. But we had a bunch of great jackpots just go out just on the weekend.
Yeah, no, it's been an amazing Season X, and this weekend was no different. On Friday, we kicked off the week